Uh-oh. You hear that? That's the tea hitting the pavement. Over here on Word on the Curb, we don't sip, we spill. Word on the Curb, where the tea hits the pavement. Let's get into it. It's Angela, your favorite internet bestie, and we got the vibe. We rocking the housewives, politics, and celebrity gossip, all wrapped into one show. Hello. Happy Thursday, pre-Friday. I can't wait. I go on vacation next week, and I can't wait. So I'm here. Look, everybody's discussing K. Michelle. I can't get through the damn video. I really can't. So that's my issue. I gotta actually get through the video and see if I can stay with it. I don't know. See, my internet is fine. I just probably need a new laptop. Whatever. But anyways, I'm here. So tell me how it's going for you guys today. It's going okay for me. I'm here in Indiana, and what's going on here? I haven't heard much about it here in my town, but the lights being off in Gary. I'm northeast Indiana, they're northwest. So we're about maybe almost 3 hours away or something like that. So Godspeed to everybody over there, and hopefully they get the stuff cut on quickly or sooner than later. And it's been a long time. I remember a couple years ago, I was without lights for about a week. That was back in 2012. So, and that happened in the summertime too. So, I understand that I've been to Gary to a concert before, and I was shocked to see how black it was. I'm like, oh, this city is black, because I had no idea. So I'm hoping and praying that everyone gets the power on soon, and that people are able to recoup, what they lost. Because when it's been off for more than a week, it's hard to keep your groceries, still from being spoiled. I know we were able to turn in our all the food we lost to our insurance, so I turned it in. I'm making a big ass claim. Plus, we had to get a new roof because of the wind that came through along with the rain and knocked all the power out. So I'm hoping that everyone is able to overcome that situation. But here, I'm going to be messy. So this is a warning to everyone. It seems like my stuff is moving slow. So like it's delayed. So it's a little warning here, but I'm going to let you guys know. This live is going to be messy. It's going to be messy. You may say I'm biased, because I am. Because I'm going to let you know up front, I don't like Angela. So Angela don't like Angela. I'm going to let y'all know that out the gate. So if y'all say, oh, she being biased. Yes, bitch, I am. Most definitely, I'm going to be biased. I'm short. So I didn't care for Kelli last year, I don't think. I mean, she kind of got on my nerves, but I liked Angela last year. But this year, Angela has rubbed me the wrong way. Stream, y'all get it together, because it seems like I'm lagging. I know a lot of people are online. So I wanted to talk about and compare Miss Kelli and Miss Angela. They're both hit our screens last year in season 16. Claim to fame. Kelli has Nana's Chicken and Waffles. And Angela is married to Charles Oakley. You know, I mean, she got some other things going on, so that's what we're going to discuss. Look, I was supposed to get all my little stuff together. I always do shit ass backwards when it comes to this. I don't know why. And because I guess I started to go outside and do my live, but then I thought, oh, you could probably hear the, you know, like the crickets and stuff too. It gets loud. So I said, no, I better do it in here. Hey. So I'm here and we're going to discuss Miss Angela. And look, I'm trying to transfer some stuff over. Just give me 1 second. I'm always doing shit wrong. So when I do it wrong, y'all just have to forgive me. I'll make sure that can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm about to verify over here because I can't even tell. I just be talking and shit. Let's make sure. Let's check here and make sure I'm on and popping. Microphone's on. Okay. So we're going to shout out. Hey, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know if you're Team Angela or Team Kelli. I'm going to let y'all know I don't like Angela. So that's where I'm at with that. I don't like Angela. Angela is a person who can read down. I will say that. She can read down. But I don't think she's fun. To me, her only mission has been this season is to gather information on the girls for a reading. She has not been that fun girl. She's been the girl who's coming in to me and made it dark. You know, Kelli, you know, she's loud. She's loud. What she called her surround sound, which you got that from Carlos King, because Carlos King calls Simone surround sound Simone. So you're calling her surround sounds, which because she is. So. But Kelli, she's a little firecracker. And when she did the Carlos King interview, I found her to be very likable. So my issue with Angela is people who live in glass houses that slide down glass walls about what their husband is doing, you ain't got no business talking about nobody else and what they got going on in their married life. Because as soon as those bitches get to talking about your husband, because even your voice cracked a little bit on the reunion stage. Don't talk about my husband. Bitch, what Phaedra say? Husbands ain't never been off guard. But, that's what we do over here. But I think the dark part that really kind of ticked me off with Angela is you crucified Shamia for laughing at what Portia said because Shamia is married. But yet you are the married lady who's running around making all these false claims, putting out these rumors about Shamia having these extramarital affairs with everybody in Atlanta. And that's what I don't like. I really don't like. I mean, you're trying to ruin her livelihood and her marriage. That's what you want us to see that. It's given to me, the way I feel, that you're low-key jealous. It is. I don't know, because it was too paper thin that you said that, Angela said that Shamia said she was messy. Angela, you are the bone collector. You are fucking messy. You're messy as fuck. And you're upset that she said you were messy and that you would say all those things about her. That she's fucking George. She's the Atlanta Falcons or the Hawk. 6'7". Really? I thought to myself, Angela is fucking dangerous. She's dangerous as fuck. Look, I'm still over here trying to I'm still over here trying to do some shit on it. Look, I can't even keep up with my stuff. So let me try to Lord have mercy. I had things set up the way I was supposed to have them set up. You know, when you're old like me, I'm an older chick. I'm 53. And I'm over here trying to do what young folks been doing over here online. So y'all have to forgive me for a second. And let me get this up here. I don't know why I do this. I feel like my mama, when she used to go and play the numbers, she wait till the last minute to get her numbers in. That's what I feel like I'm doing, waiting till the last minute to do something. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at with Angela. I'm like, I just didn't find her fun this season. So, you know, I'm not saying, I don't know if I don't, you know, I don't know her from Adam. I'm just talking about what we see on the TV screen. As far as I'm concerned, I feel the way I felt about Kenya with her. And I didn't care for Kenya. But I don't think Kenya was around making up lies, especially dangerous lies, where you're going to affect someone's livelihood, fuck up somebody's marriage. If Gerald was the type of guy to even lay hands on someone, you could be messing with that whole situation. And you're talking about these sources that you have are, you know, credible sources. I'm like, who is the source? Give us the names. You know, and that's the whole thing about the K. Michelle. Let me go back to that. K. Michelle and Shamia thing. K. Michelle did this live, I think on TikTok or whatever. And the season is fucking over. We're on the third part of the reunion. It's going to air next week. What are we exposed? Are we gearing up for season 18? Because right now, I don't care. I don't care about stuff we didn't really see on screen, and definitely not the things that has to do with Love and Hip Hop, a show I never watched. So I don't know. Kay, I think you want the country people to, you know, the good white people to buy country music. I don't know if they might like all this internet, you know, social media shenanigans. You know, it just kind of seemed lowbrow. And if we're not getting anything out of it, you keep threatening to vindicate whatever. Either get up there and do it or shut the fuck up. That's the way I feel about it. And it was taking too long for her to get to the point. And I just couldn't. I'm like, oh God. I don't know. It was a bit much for me. So let me go over here. Look, so now let me get back to what I was doing. So let's talk about what we found out about these two ladies, okay? So first of all, Angela, she's 45, right? Years old. She looks mature. So something about, not that she looks so different than the ladies, but maybe it's the way she carry herself or something. But something, I know this AI image of her makes her look younger, but something about her gives older to me than the other girls. And her and Portia are like the same age, but it is something about her that kind of leans more Cynthia than it does Portia and Shamia now. So when I was looking up things about Angela, I feel like if you're going to be the person that live in a glass house and you're around here gathering information on people, I don't think you should actually be the one if you don't have a clean background. So Kelli alluded to the situation that, oh goodness, that she had with the job and being banned, because even Angela tried to make, you know, had a shirt about being banned. So let's see here. Let me get on over here. And this is from Media Takeout. And actually, this was last year. But, you know, we all didn't pay attention to it. But her name is Angela Oakley. And this, like I said, this is from Media Takeout. Let me make sure you guys can see. Let's add that to the stage. Okay. So, okay, so I'm just going to read it. Let's go here. Okay. It says Angela Oakley, one of the newest cast members of Real Housewives of Atlanta, is gaining attention not just for her presence on screen, but also for her past career in finance, a career that ended with a disciplinary action more than a decade ago. And they say, okay, so this was December 11th, right? They got a picture of them at the annual Black holiday gala. So it says, before her time in the spotlight, Oakley was known as Angela Dion Reed, worked as a financial analyst at Wachovia Bank, which later merged with Wells Fargo. Honey, they all were scamming over there. During her tenure there, she was involved in a financial misconduct case, which led to her resignation from the bank and a permanent ban from the financial industry issued by the FINRA, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, which oversees broker-dealer firms and financial professionals, right? It says, according to the public disciplinary filings from FINRA, Reed, which is Angela Oakley, was found to have processed a loan in the amount of $17,000 without proper authorization. The loan was made in the name of her cousin's grandma, who reportedly had no knowledge of the transaction. So she scammed her cousin's grandma. So here we go. The loan of $11,000 was allegedly used to make payment on Reed's, Angela Oakley, personal mortgage, while the remaining $6,000 was shared between her and the cousin. The loan was never repaid, and Wachovia reportedly wrote off the full amount of the loss in early 2008. It says principal consideration in determining the sanction in the failure to cooperate in the case. What is this? Nature of information request. In the case of Reed, Reed processed a loan in a relative's name without authorization and used the proceeds for personal use. While Reed admits to obtaining unauthorized loan in her answer, FINRA should not have to bring disciplinary proceedings to obtain the response to its request for information. Furthermore, FINRA is unable to bring a disciplinary action against Reed for the underlying misconduct. It says regulatory response. In response to the incident, FINRA conducted a formal investigation and concluded that Reed had violated the industry's rules regulating ethical conduct and honesty. Hear that? Honesty. She was barred from associating with any FINRA member firm in any capacity, a lifetime ban that effectively ended her financial service career. FINRA, God dang, disciplinary report also notes that Reed was fined $1,214 in connection with the violation. During the disciplinary process, Reed reportedly cited the emotional stress caused by the recent death of her child's father. However, the regulators ultimately held her responsible for the misconduct. So because her baby daddy died, is why she did this. The FINRA ruling is publicly available and part of the database that tracks disciplinary actions against licensed professionals in the financial industry. Okay. So there we have it. Angela is a scammer. She's a scammer. And for her to be doing like background checks on every motherfucking body, to me, is insane. How in the world are you doing checks on everyone and you are the scammer? So she's out here gathering information on other people's finances. And do they have a record? Now, so I'm not into trying to find out if Angela's a felon or whatever, but this misconduct right here already lets me know she's a liar. She's a liar. So the situation with Shamia and her makes her unbelievable to me in any capacity. And Kelli, on the other hand, we know she's having financial issues. She's strained by the divorce. She said she paid over $200,000. I see there's a garnishment that the guy is trying to get, who is George, which Angela brought that to light, at the reunion. But she's coming at this girl's finance. If I would have been Kelli, I'd have been coming at her record for what you did. You are a scammer. And on top of that, a low budget scammer. $17,000 and you got a life ban. That would not have been, I mean, what did you gain from it? And then the thing about it, because she had on that shirt banned when she went live, I think it was on Instagram or whatever. She said, because when you go through something, you come out on the other side. Well, she made like that was like going through Pinky's bankruptcy. You actually actively process a loan in your cousin's grandma's name, which is crazy. And you knew fucking better. And it was so low budget, though. I mean, you didn't even get that much money. And she tried to make an excuse about her baby daddy being dead. So she's definitely the liar. Is Kelli the standard? I would say Kelli is the standard when it comes to, she's not scared of none of them women. None. It don't look like she's going to kiss no ass. It don't look like she's going to be anybody's lapdog. Everybody say, oh, she's Shamia lapdog. No. Kelli's too outspoken. She's outspoken. I like Kelli. I'm not even going to lie. I like her. I like her when she decided, when her and Portia was going after her, she said, play with me. Play with me. I said, it's going to be good looking at Portia and Kelli being sparring partners. I like it. I love all the tongue wrestling they do. I think it's, I like that. But when it starts getting like really dark, and I think Angela is so malicious with it, her intent is to harm. Her intent is not to be shady. It's not, not light shade or whatever, fun shade. No, it's to harm. So Portia talking about Kelli sleeping with a married man. Kelli ain't married, right? She's not married at all. So let's go over here and let's listen to Kelli get Angela all the damn together, which had her gagged. I thought it was funny as hell to be gagged like that. So we're going to listen to this part. Let me see here. Is this the lights ones or hold on? Okay, let's go. So we're going to look at the. Okay, so here we go. Miss Kelli. So she says we are not the same because her husband put hers in rooms and your husband put you in courtrooms. Well, that's kind of what happens when you go through a divorce. Angela, to me, her read fell flat. Oh God, I didn't even put it up here. Did y'all? Lord have mercy. You might have heard it. Let me do it again. Look, I had a long day at work, honey. So, honey, look, kids was wearing me out. Let me go back on over there. No. Let's go. I'm sitting here messing all the way up. Let's go. I forgot to even share the goddamn on screen. Let's see here. Let's share the screen. Now we're going to share it. I don't know. I'm over here just doing what I'm doing, honey. But yeah, Kelli, I thought got her all together in that read off there. So we'll do it again.
Remember, married me. You said you didn't give a if he was the lady on the ice cream truck.
Angela this year does not give one. I heard he's sleeping with the candy lady down the street. Guess what? I don't care.
So who cares? I don't care about your husband.
Girl, you get a husband, you'll understand.
I had a husband for 11 years. And didn't even get pregnant to have one. Play with somebody else, not me, ho.
Courtrooms, bitch. Your husband put you in courtroom. We are not the same. We are not the same.
My husband, remember, married me. You said you didn't give a if he was the lady on the ice cream truck.
Angela this year does not give one. I heard he's sleeping with the candy lady down the street. Guess what? I don't care.
So who cares?
The thing of it is, she does care. And Charles is her Achilles heel. And like I said, people who live in glass houses that's sliding down glass walls, whenever you mention their husband, should not come at nobody else about their husband or about their marital life. I just don't believe, especially when she brought the damn George guy up there for Shamia. This George man donated $10,000, right? He's Angela's neighbor. He's Angela's neighbor. If I was Shamia, man, I would be so elitist. I would have been like, bitch, he your neighbor. He ain't even got not enough money. Why would I trade in my old husband for this old man who don't even got what my husband had? So the Atlanta and the Falcon stuff would have been more believable. She's messing around with a younger man who has more stamina. But not for somebody the same damn age with a pot gut. I don't understand it. So I was really trying to figure out, what did Shamia do to Angela for Angela just to, like have such an issue with Shamea. She ran back the whole season and told whatever Kelli and Shamea said about the other girls. And my only thing about this kind of bone collecting, I don't know how this will work out for Angela in the long run, because no one's going to feel safe to tell her nothing. So whatever I'm telling you about someone else, I don't mind you knowing, because I know you're going to run it back. And that's the game she's playing. So I feel like she's going to kind of put herself on the island by herself. Because no one, we know you the messy pot stirrer. So unless we're really, really good friends, I am not going to say too much to you. Everything is going to be surface. Because when Portia kind of bumped Phaedra when they were in Scotland, and Angela was on the phone with Ashley, I think that's the name of George's wife, and how Ashley has said that Angela was trying to get information on Shamea. I don't know. I just feel like Angela, she plays the game and she makes the game very dark. She looks for the dirt, but it's not, she's already been Inspector Gadget. We like you for your reads that you do. I mean, she's quick with it, because better than me. I can't read nobody damn down. I just only cuss you out. I can't read. I mean, I don't think I can. I don't know if I would be that quick with it, like a Nene or someone. And people always say, well, she could have been with the old OGs. I don't think so. I don't think she could have been on the show with a Nene. Not and Move This Way. No. Because even Sheree, who was the bone carrier, a bone collector, I don't feel like Sheree was this malice. Her intent was not to bury you. It's just like her, I don't know what kind of survivor game she's playing in her head, but it's dumb. And to me, it was a turnoff. Kelli, her sparring back and forth with everyone. Kelli was holding that side of the couch down, that side of the room, because she ain't never scared. And then, when they both were butting in a lot. But when Angela tried to butt in when Phaedra was talking to Kelli, and then talking about, the bankruptcies and whatever. I don't know. If I was picking out a word ass, I bet you was a whole scammer. I don't want to hear nothing about filing bankruptcies and other people had invested in my business. They chose to invest, but that lady didn't. She didn't chose or make the choice for you to scam a loan in her name. That company took a loss of $17,000, in which you were only fined with $1,200. I think Angela, I think she had mentioned that she does taxes too. Hell, you shouldn't be around nobody's Social Security number. I do taxes also. But once you already have a propensity to do things like this, you already use someone's information, to get a loan for your own personal gain, and then try to blame it on the fact that your baby daddy died. He didn't have no life insurance for y'all. I think just, Angela is a low down. What does Candy say? You a low down ass, nothing ass bitch. That's how I feel about her this season. I didn't care for Angela at all. I did not. And to me, she looked crazy trying to put bodies on Shamea. I just thought, what kind of game are we playing here? Because it just seemed like she had an axe to grind with her, and from what they're showing us, we couldn't see what caused all this. What was the issue with her and Shamea? And then when she pointed out that the issue was because Shamea called her messy, So let's go on over to that one. Because I just couldn't even get with it. I'm like, what? Shamia called you messy? Because you are? And this what got your panties all in the bunch? Lying on Shamia's vagina? I don't know. That sounds crazy to me. So here we go.
Did you ever date George before marrying Gerald?
Well, first of all, when I met George, I met Ashley. So he was always with Ashley when I met him.
Portia and Phaedra, were you surprised Angela told George's wife, Ashley, that she never brought up sex, yet she asked Shamia if she effed George?
I think that was two different things. Was it?
It was.
I think same thing.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't two different things. They're playing this word salad semantics with Shamia. Shamia might got it wrong, but we know what the intent was. The intent was for her to bring something that this man has stated in front of an audience at some kind of event, that she took it back and brought it to us to insinuate that Shamia and this man had an affair, which is crazy work. Crazy work. So we keep going.
It's the same thing. She's
No,
are you George?
I brought up sex, and I did not say Ashley said you slept with George.
No, you said,
and
are you said, are you George?
Ashley,
No,
said,
what you said was
said
Ashley George's wife Ashley is actually mad at you. She's uncomfortable with you. She don't even bring it up because you George.
I never said
Yes,
that.
you did at the table. Yes, you
did.
did.
Not say that.
I have a liar that's sitting across from me that's trying to paint a picture like I have slept with you and Ashley was upset about it.
No, Shamia, you a lie. This girl is lying.
Even if you didn't say that, you still asked me was I George.
Make it up, Shamia.
She did ask, was she fucking George? And that was the whole purpose. You brought it to us. We need to know this. And you knew good goddamn well this woman wouldn't mess around. I mean, because whatever he said in front of everyone, you knew that just because he said that or whatever he said, whatever off the cuff kind of cringy joke he made, you knew better. Because let Charles make a joke about a bitch out there and somebody insinuates that he's fucking them, your ass will be sliding down that damn glass wall. So it's crazy to me. Crazy work here.
Okay, well, you did ask if she was...
Okay, she
you
just
did.
didn't say if it was Ashley.
Got it. Okay, so Drew, why did you say Angela had been vindicated after George said he jokingly made the comment that Shamia looked so good he had to pay her?
Well, because that's what exactly to a T what Angela said. No, actually, so there was a lot of things that were twisted and paid.
But it seems like
Drew gets on my fucking nerves too. Drew, just be quiet. Because I would have kept saying, Drew, you got your kids today? Where your kids at, Drew? Where Ralph at with the kids? Did you have to move yet? I would have been throwing that in her face the whole time. See, I would have played the nasty game with him. That's why the show would have got too dark, because I am that vindictive. I don't know if Virgos do that, but I am a Virgo 9-4. That's the game I would have played. I would have played this game so messed up that I would have probably invited Sheree to the damn Halloween party and found the bitch he was fucking around with when he was messing around, because she brought it, Angela brought it to everyone to let us know that Charles had cheated. I don't know if she's trying to get ahead of it or whatever. And then I don't know, the rumor about the side baby came from Wendy Williams, okay? But when that's the thing that you have a hard time dealing with, and that is your Achilles heel, I don't see how you can weaponize that type of situation on someone else. Here we go.
I mean, are we saying a word?
Well, let me ask you a question. So it sounds like George and his wife have both confirmed that there's nothing to this, though.
Right.
And okay. But don't call me a liar. And I don't have to believe it, though,
That's the second thing.
I don't have to believe
You
it.
don't have to believe it, but why are you always like activating that somebody? But you don't like when somebody says that your husband is cheating on you. Why would you do that?
You've been lying on my
Why would you
husband
do
since day
that?
one.
I don't give a damn about your husband.
When you get a husband, you'll understand.
I had a husband
when you get a husband, you'll understand. And I'm like, what? Angela, did we forget all these women here on this set has been married? Sometimes, some of them a couple of times. This lady just went through a divorce. That's probably why she having some of the financial issues too.
Well, 11 years. And then you get pregnant to have one. Play with somebody else, not me, huh?
My husband puts me in rooms, bitch. Your husband put you in courtrooms. We are not the same. We are not the same.
My husband, remember, married me. Okay. I don't give a damn about your husband. I don't
Not
care
the
about
size lady, motor mouth, loud, surround sound ass Kelly.
You don't well know about that.
That jumping and bouncing, trying to put some little hood stank on it. I don't know. Angela. I'm not impressed with her this season. You know, she may be a nice person outside of this and she's playing the game. I just don't like the game she's playing.
Baby, you said you didn't give a if he was the lady on the ice cream truck.
Angela this year does not give one. I heard he's sleeping with the candy lady down the street. Guess what? I don't care.
So who cares? I don't care about your husband.
Girl.
Did you accuse Shamia of sleeping with George because Shamia told Amari she's nicer than you?
No.
Okay.
From day one.
This is one weak ass excuse, but here we go.
The only person in this friend group that I tried to build a relationship with coming into this group was Shamia.
Okay.
Shamia was married.
The reason why she wanted to build a relationship with Shamia, because remember last year when Shamia was in, at the beginning, now they had already filmed the season. Remember at the beginning, right before the season had started, we found out Portia was coming back, Portia Gubadia, and then everything went to hell with her. So they was making Shamia the head bitch in charge, but Shamia just wanted to be the lapdog for Portia. But Shamia had started off strong, remember? So I think she thought that Shamia was going to be the head bitch. Shamia got everything. She's rich. She got the husband. She's a real housewife. The rest of these hoes ain't, other than Angela was married. The rest of them wasn't, So and Shamia got the shit that the rest of them hoes didn't have, So it is what it is.
Married. She's a tourist in Nassau.
Yes.
We hung out.
Oh, God, it was a good time.
I bought birthday gifts for her and her daughter. We're good. In
Yeah,
the season,
I thought
we're
we were.
good. We're at Pinky's event. Pinky and Kay and I are talking to Shamia. And Shamia was like, yeah, you're messy.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Run it back.
You on voice, I thought I was gonna put that back together.
I thought I had it. I was
Me, that
It ain't
was
too
me.
late. No, you what?
She thinks I tried to break up
her and
Portia.
Drew definitely
No,
messy
the
money in the
intention
waters.
was not that.
Y'all kept crying on it.
I don't think
And
we kept crying. If we're going
We
back
don't
there.
know. We ain't got to read this.
Okay,
shit.
what
But
I'm saying,
y'all definitely did.
I want to set the stage of why I took that into Dallas. Like, if I thought Shamia was talking about something, if anybody was talking about anybody 2K, it was Shamia.
Okay.
Because of my experience with her.
Okay, her experience with Shamia, from what we see right here, Shamia called her messy to her face, first of all. So it wasn't behind the scenes that you found out somebody was saying that Shamia said this and that and the other. She said it to your face because you did carry that bone back to Portia, what Shamia supposedly had said. So you played a role in it. I'm not going to say a very significant role, but you played a role in the shit. You and Drew were digging that shit up. Okay, here we go.
That made her so mad to the point to where I'm now
Right.
conspiring with Kay against them.
No, I didn't
I'm
say
also
Sleep. Yeah.
Falcons and Hawks players.
Yeah.
I'm also George. Like, I just feel like a messy comment wouldn't set me off to that extent.
Is there any coming back for the two of you?
No,
Because
I feel like I just got served with a cease and desist because she wants me to talk and then she don't want me to
Let
talk.
me tell you, because let me tell you what it says on
Is this
that.
your victim or
What it
your bully?
says
I don't know
on
who she
Victim or bully? It's I don't know. I'm just tired of Angela. I really am. And Shamia, girl, stand on business. Only thing I would say about Shamia in this whole situation, especially with this Kay stuff, you probably should have never tried to be Kay's friend. I know your friends, the other mean girls of Atlanta, is probably saying, bitch, we told you so. Now here the season is over with and Kay is popping her shit on TikTok. Here we go.
Not a victim.
Okay, why did you send her a cease and desist?
In the cease and desist, it says, stay all parties that have either told you that, name the person, the players that I've slept with, or cease and desist.
Shamia, the person who told me that is a credible source. And for you to be outside talking
Who's
about
the
my
player?
husband and Dominique.
That's right. Name them. Who's the players? Who's the credible source? We at the reunion. Y'all supposed to bring the fucking receipts.
You're a married woman, and for you to say that
And you
is
a
so
married woman
nasty,
when you said my
Angela.
husband was on his
You
back.
have put
You
bodies
said
on
my
me.
husband don't come home, baby.
Your husband said that at Portia's house. Yes, he did.
joking,
Girl, you
yeah.
can
Sounds
talk
like
about
jokes
vagina.
have been
Never.
misconstrued on both sides, actually.
You got more smoke from me than the people that try to your husband.
Try to. So
Girl.
Portia tried to.
No, that's what you said.
Since you want to bring me the back.
Okay. So Shamia got that wrong. But supposedly, well, they had it on it was the cameras were supposed to have been down, but they were up. And this is last year when they're in Nashville, season 16, where Angela heard them talking about her, Portia. It was Portia, Shamia, Kelly, and Brett. And she had said something to the fact that Portia said this, that Angela better stop or something before I fuck her husband, is what she said. And Angela came down and basically had them gagged because they didn't know that she heard it. And they thought Portia was like, oh, she's weird. Why she's up there videoing and shit like that? Whatever. But she got more smoke for Shamia than she got for Portia. And here's Portia.
In it. Oh, here I am.
You've been in it.
This is why Angela is holding on to this, because there is zero accountability outside of me in that pool event.
Okay.
I said that nasty, disgusting comment. I apologized for it and asked her, could we move forward? She gave me grace to move forward,
Okay.
right? However, I have been quiet this whole time while everybody's like, well, I was just laughing at what Portia said. I didn't say anything. I didn't say, that's not true. Kelly was screaming that Charles had a baby, a secret baby on Angela. You were saying that Charles had the woman in New York. He's been in.
Why Charles got to have a woman in New York? You just saying that because he played for the New York Knicks? Or did he live in New York for a long time? Explain to me. Because Portia is making Charles, to me, is giving very familiar to the comment about Marvin, a.k.a. Todd Tucker. That's what it's giving to me. I don't believe shit Portia says. Go ahead.
The streets, he's this
Bitch,
and that.
what?
I was the only one who kept saying, I don't even know this guy. All I have known is like he's a legend and like, hold on, I did.
That ain't what
and I
Now, Portia is so innocent. I don't even know this guy, but I'll fuck him. Go ahead.
said, let me finish.
You said
she
more.
did not. I said, I don't know him. I did not know him. You guys were talking about his teeth.
Did you say that by
Yes,
the pool?
they did say all of it.
What I said about the pool was, I do not know Charles Oakley. I've
didn't
seen
say
him.
that. She did not say
You
that.
said you knew
I heard
him.
her.
I
And
laughed
you
about
brought
it.
up
Well, Angela, if you heard her, why did you bring all this stuff up last year? It seems to me both sides were trying to do an alliance. It was definitely through the season. Team A, Portia's team, they definitely were doing an alliance. They had their own dinners and girls' night out, which didn't include the other ladies. The only thing that Shamia had that the other ladies was not included, but it was Phaedra and Cynthia. Both were there from that side at Gerald's wedding. I mean, shit, Gerald's birthday party. Lord have mercy. Okay, here we go. So let's keep going.
had women
Girl,
everywhere.
shut the f- up. Let me
You're
talk.
lying.
I said, Angela,
You never
I take
apologized for
I
that.
have.
You have never. She doubled down. She didn't apologize.
Did you ever date George?
So this is that. Now, so we're bringing up stuff from season 16. And I'm just like, Angela, I thought at the end of all of that, at the end of the season, everybody was supposed to move forward because Shamia said you were messy. That set you off like that. That sounds crazy to me. No, it sounds like you was really trying to kiss the ass of Portia. And because I bet you if Portia and Shamia would have been friends, still, this would have been a fun. I mean, we would have some shade thrown, but I think it would have been a little bit more funner. But it just got dark, and I just didn't understand Angela's problem with Shamia. So Miss Kelli, I'm going to give her. I gave her the MVP of this week's reunion part 2. I gave it to her because Kelli ate Angela ass up. Had Angela stuck like that. Her mouth was stuck open. She gagged her. So I do feel like, the season was pretty good. I just hope that Angela does not play Inspector Gadget next season because I didn't like it. I didn't. I mean, you can find out some dirt on the ladies or whatever, but it just got too dark for me. And being the fact that Angela is some kind of damn scammer, girl, I hope they wear your ass out episode 3 about your scamming ways. Because you should not come for anyone about anything. Yeah, Kelli got bills. Kelli broke. All these other things. Maybe about to lose her the other business. Hopefully she don't. But those are things that happen. She went through a divorce. Life has changed. But Angela actively scammed her cousin's grandma for $17,000. She's dishonest. She's a liar. Angela the liar. She's banned. Oh my God. She shouldn't be handling nobody's personal information when you do something like that. She shouldn't. Luckily she didn't get a case against her. So that's my rant on Miss Angela. And I already told you, women and men, guys and gals, that it's going to be biased because I don't like Angela. It is what it is. I don't care. Fight your mama. I don't know. I don't care. I didn't care for her this season at all. She was not a fun girl. She just was, I think, I'm not going to say doom and gloom, but definitely she was like the Grand Reaper. She came to, what they say, kill and destroy. She's moving like a bad spirit to me. Nothing was likable about Angela. We were all for it when she was reading Pinky Down, but she was only reading Pinky Down because she jumped in and Cynthia didn't need saving. She jumped into something because that's the way she thinks that the housewife game is supposed to go, that she's always supposed to read somebody down. I'm about to read her down. Yes, those women are not quick-witted or whatever. They're not. You got the gift for God. My husband, he could do the dirty dozens real good. We call it cracking around my parts. But that's something I don't do well. It's not a sport for me. But just because she can do that, how good is the reading lesson when it's full of lies? So Kelli says she's the standard. She said she was doing shit the girls weren't doing. So, honey, her fashion is a little, okay. But I think her energy is so big and she likes a lot of. That's why them clothes be looking like a lot because last year's reunion dress was horrible. And this year's reunion dress was horrible too. But last year was even worse. Her reunion dress last year reminded me of that shirt that Denise Huxtable was trying to make for Theo. It looked a mess. a mess. But Kelli, she likes big things. She is. I mean, she's a big ball of whatever. But in a small package because she's shorter than me. That lady is short, tiny. But I like the tiny lady with the big mouth because she ain't afraid to go with the girls and say, play with me, play with me. She's not afraid to do it. She's not afraid, honey. No. She's going to sit there. She gets read down. She got called misproportions. You know, Drew got that in on her real good. Honey, she gets read down. But, honey, she's there playing the game with them, honey. She's sparring with everybody, honey. She's sparring with ain't afraid. I like that. She ain't never scared. She ain't never scared. I love it. So the things we can say about the Angela is, you know, I think her claim to fame is that she's married to Charles Oakley. And the things that she's done in her life, you know, she worked as a financial consultant or whatever, worked in finance rather. And got fired and got banned from the FIN, whatever it's called, all them other letters. let me make sure. What is it called again? The FIN. Come on, computer. FIN. Let's see here. I can't remember all the letters. Okay, it's like 4 or 5. The FINRA. That is called the, what is it called again? That's the acronym for, let me go back up. The Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, the FINRA. So Angela, also, she talks about the comments that Shamia made, saying that Shamia said that about LaToya Jackson. I think that must have really hurt her feelings. But I would rather be called LaToya Jackson than Flavor Flav. So, who do you think had the best storyline between the two this year? Because it seemed like Angela didn't have anything going on. She did have her fans out. And the same day that she put out the fans, she had, oh my God, like over 100,000 reviews, which was fake. The liar. We have Kelli. She couldn't film with her children. That was her storyline. Her businesses is going bankrupt. She's broke. You know, her daughter's in college. All the things. Angela, hers was the situation about her daughter marrying that girl. I didn't care, to be honest. I didn't care at all because it wasn't her situation. Like, where are we going with this? Because they were like talking, but not talking. It seems like they were trying to be very careful not to say certain things. So I don't know. We know that Angela had been offered a peach before, or either they wanted her to be, you know, a peach holder in the past or whatever. So, but like I say, Angela good. She's good at reading. Love it. I love the quick comeback, but she's not good for fun. She's not the fun girl. And that's where I'm at with her. She's not fun at all. Not the, you know, the turn up or anything like that. She's not. Let me see what else I was going to say about them. So I feel like she's the messiest between Kelli and Angela. Kelly's the messiest. Angela is the messiest. Angela is the messiest. Angela is no fun. the storyline between the two, I would say Kelly was given more personal story. And it said, who's better for reality TV? I actually think Kelly is, because Angela has become Portia's lapdog. She's a pit bull for Portia. And I don't care what Portia people say, because I like Portia. I really do. I like her. I mean, I'm going to say I don't just hate Angela like, girl, if I see that girl, because like Kelly, somebody got into her DMs and I'll show you guys that. But if I see Angela, yes, I would talk to her. And, but I'm saying the character, the person that she's playing on the show is not likable. I don't like her like that. But Kelly seems like a fun girl. She's loud and could be obnoxious. But it's just not fun. And the only thing she does well is read. But as far as she's boring and she's not fun. So let's get over here to some Stan. It's a Portia Stan that then came at Kelly today. So let's go over here. Let me okay, so this Portia Stan has came for Kelly. And Kelly says, I typically don't engage, but some of you all need to go touch some damn, I guess, grass. This is weirdo. It's a show. So here's the person called, what is that? Like, girl, I'm old, so y'all forgive me. Trouble is, I hope you die. You lying short me crutch. You lying short me crutch. Cunt. Stop effing married men and pay what you owe you owe, you effing nuisance. Stay out of Portia's platinum puss. She look a million times better than you. You melangerous, loudrous mutt. I don't know what that is. I have to look that up. You homeless, Lord, slutty vegan. I hope you, oh my God, see Jesus. Your ex do not even care if the children eat. Says, it's supposed to be a lot, but it says a lit about you. You, the standard, but can't pay your bills, homeless and begging for a free lawyer while being rude. I hope your syphilis infected face rots off. You make up needing bitch. Go to Jesus, bitch. Go to Jesus. Lose your platinum puss. Wait a minute, excuse me. Loose platinum puss is not the standard. Go suck out your mother, you hungry bitch. Who took the time to do this? And they wrote it in all caps in case you can't see it. So it says, this is from Bravo Shade Room. Mrs. Kelly shares a message from a fan defending Portia after Kelly responds to Portia comment calling her a town clown. So Portia had called called her the town clown, and then she had put up a post about the town clown or whatever. And this is what she got. So this is crazy. It's crazy. And, you know, it's a show. So even though Angela on the show, I believe, you know, she's up here trying to make reality TV, right? I don't know if she's doing it right or wrong because she still got a strong fan base, but I think a lot of people are looking at her fall off because it doesn't make sense. But we understand it's a TV show. That we do understand. And the same thing as when I talked about the blue face thing or whatever, it's for entertainment, guys. So if I saw these ladies anywhere, I would love to meet any of them and hang out with them. Hey, give me some tips on how to make some money. What, you know, how you all came up. Teach me how to scam. No, I'm just playing. But I'm just saying, these women, you know, they have roles up above, most of them above whatever situations they come from. Looks like the ones that would probably grew up high middle class or middle class would be Shamia. Maybe, I think maybe Phaedra grew up middle class, you know, because she used to ride horses when she was, you know, a young girl. Now that would be a big thing up here. I don't know if that's a big thing down there because I don't know no hood kids riding. Nobody black up here I know ride horses. Okay, you know, didn't do that in school or college. Okay, so I feel like they all, you know, they have an aspirational story. Whether Kelly, you know, going down right now, but she'll probably find her way back up. But you know, to come up and own a couple restaurants, a lot of people are not doing that. Pinky, to have $100 million brand, a lot of people are not doing that. A lot of them have rose up above their situations. So I say all that to say, these women are aspirational. When we do our reviews of these shows, we're just talking about the character. You know, I don't give a damn, you know, we're just making content basically, and we're going by what we see. I'm not going by all the other stuff. So yeah, like I have a Facebook group, and I mean, I thought, I said, did this come from one of the girls in my group? Because some of them are Portia stands for real. So all that to say, I don't wish no harm on none of them. None of them. You know, because I want to see the show. I don't wish no harm. Like the girl said, it's a TV show. Chill out. Go touch some grass. Go read a book. Go ride a bike. Go for a walk. But this here is a fool. It is. So I guess she's responding to this. Who is Kelly? Welcome to the circus. I would much rather be the town clown than the town whore. Is what Miss Kelly says about Portia, calling her the clown.
The person who's jumping in on every conversation is Kelly. Yeah. She has since muted the terms Portia and Drew in her Instagram comments so people can't mention you guys.
Oh.
And also declared herself the standard.
I don't think that would be good for her algorithm. She might want to add us back in there. Because what else are they going to be talking about?
Are you banned in Nigeria?
Yes. From the community? Absolutely not. They said they don't want you no more. In every court, you're gonna have a gesture. She's the town clown. It is what it is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think that you got to have somebody who is yelling and keeping something up, and that must be her role. She seems to love it. I just hope she evolves from it, though. Yeah, you don't have to be the joke. You don't have to be that at all times. You can actually be a boss. You can actually come up from the ashes and rise like a phoenix. You can. You too can still rise.
Bye, Ashy. Ashes. You and Andy set the tone from before even getting on those couches that day that in the glam room, reunion is for about moving forward, except for maybe you and Shamia.
Yeah.
Where did you net out with her at the end of that?
Okay, so the court jester, town clown. So she's the joke, but maybe she can actually be a boss. Well, she's already a boss. Come on now, Miss Portia. So that's that on all that. But still, whoever troubles, whatever it is, Get out and touch some grass. Stop looking at TV. Get a life. Get a life. Don't stress yourself out over some people you ain't gonna probably never meet in life. Unless you live in Atlanta, you might see them. But don't stress yourself out about some stuff. You know, we only seeing a glimpse of these people's lives. Okay, we don't know them. They're not our friends. They're not our relatives. So we shouldn't think that I wouldn't want anybody to see anybody's demise. I wouldn't. Like I said, the only person, if Angela gonna keep playing the game this way, I just wouldn't care to see her back. But you know, I like her reads, but I can do without the dark shit, to be honest. I don't know, this K Michelle, I'm about to sit and listen to it, but it was taking too long to get to the point, and I didn't care. I ain't gonna lie. I did not care. Like, I don't care about Angela's situation with the daughter. She's on the show. She had a confessional. So, you know, they said daughters are off, kids are off limit, but this girl is on the show. So I don't care about the situation because it's not really Angela's situation, but she's making it her situation because she really doesn't have anything on. It's quite boring. You know, it is. It is what it is. So anyways, that's my time. I'm about to go over here and get ready to go take care of my dad. So y'all have a great evening. And thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. On Wednesday, we'll be doing our live, and all next Thursday and Friday, I'll probably be streaming on Kick, because that's where the money at, honey. That's where Blue Clues and Krishan is making the big bank. And my hope is for the Lord bless them, bless me too. So you guys have a great, 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 great and prosperous Thursday evening and Friday. Thank God for it. I can't wait till tomorrow evening so I can sit back and relax. And I can't definitely wait till next Wednesday. Next Wednesday at about 11 o'clock a.m. is when my vacation starts. I go get my hair done. So yeah. So anyways, what I got coming up, my goal is to try to watch what is it? The Hustle Houston, that show. I started out trying to watch it this year, but I think it's really hard to try to watch a TV show and you're trying to be outside. I'm trying to be outside. I just didn't feel like watching it. So come on Saturday and I'll be trying to do something else. So, you know, usually when Housewives come on, I try to make it back for the live show so I can watch it and help with the ratings. But it depends if I'm doing anything Sunday night. Usually I'm not because I'm getting ready for the next day. So that's my rant on Angela and Kelli. So let me know how you guys feel about the two. Is Kelli Potter the standard? I think she's her standard. Is Angela Oakley has she mastered bone carrying? I thought it got a little bit too dark. And we know they both get a piece next year. So they'll both be back season 18. So I can't wait to see the season, but I just hope it's not as dark. You know, I want to see them out doing shit I can't do. You know, and I don't want them to go back to no Scotland, no place like that. Let's go somewhere and have some fun. So that's it. That's all. I'm going to get out of here because I'm getting tired. I'm already sleepy, but I'm trying to make myself go, because life has been lifing with me real, for real. It's been crazy these last couple of weeks. So let me get over here to my dad. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for your time. Come in, like, share, and subscribe. Good night.